dear Cancer. This is a reading about what the person most on your mind would want to happen between you two. With me, Queen of Cups Tarot. If you want to watch the channel's readings in advance and ads-free, you can become an extended member to the channel. I'm also doing spiritual growth readings for all the members to the channel every week and personal questions readings for the full members. Subscribe and then check out the different levels through the join button that appear or follow the link in the description box to learn more about membership. Please like and share this video and hit the bell notification to get updates on my postings. And I used the Steampunk Tarot by Barbara Moore for the reading part, and I will start shuffling your cards. So, when I open your deck here, I see the Moon card together with Judgment. So it seems like this person is up for some serious business here. It's something that they are being faced with that's making them shiver to the bone. Okay. So I call the Divine with Love and Light. And here we have the Devil together with Judgment. So I'm thinking they're being haunted by their own shadow here. It's something that they need to address. This is much going on for all people in the world right now. I don't think it's particularly unique for this person. But this person needs to address kind of their personality shortcomings that might even hurt themselves. It can be being a workaholic or having a really aggressive tone amongst people so you don't get friends or whatever it can be. It's so many different things for different people. But this person is being faced with this. It's kind of impossible for them to continue down this road or behave in this way or have these kind of thoughts. It might be thoughts that's haunting them as well, or all dramas from the past, karmic situations, so on. So I called the 4 archangels in the 4 corners of the world, and here we have the 3 of swords as well. Judgment seems to be the significator, so this is the Divine saying that, okay, we have seen you have problems and we are going to help you, but maybe not in the way that you think that you would want help, but actually challenge you until you see it for yourself. And with the 3 of swords is something that's very close to this person's heart. Might be the feeling of being loved overall, or maybe not being loved by you is very hurtful for them. Okay, so 6 elements, and here we have the Justice card together with a Judgment card. So this person is not going to be able to move forward without addressing and changing these things within themselves. It might be an unhealed wound that needs to heal. Or it can be personality quirkiness, like this, what I said, workaholic, aggressiveness, whatever, that needs to be changed. And they are not going to be able to be rewarded or be able to move forward until they have gotten this straight. Often the things we can do to help ourselves in this situation is to stay still and in boredom, mindfulness, meditation, scanning through our body, staying with our pain. And this usually helps us to heal or bring forth into light the things that needs to be addressed so that this can be fixed for this person. Okay, but they are going through some serious things that's probably taking up all their time, feeling very hurt and full of pain. So it might be in correlation to the relationship with you. That was confirmation. That is probably for this person a big part of why they have to face this right now is because of something in your relationship has triggered this. It might be, for example, missing you, being heartbroken by you, or not getting the relationship to work between you two, or maybe you have asked something from them like an ultimatum. So 6 elements, earth, wind, fire, water, spirit and ether, to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Cancer viewers. So I want my dear Cancer to have love in their life and to find themselves in loving relationships. Sorry. Here we have the Queen of Pentacles. So it's definitely healing that's needed, but also how we manage our time, how we take care of our body, how we take care of the people in our surrounding, how we it's much about like family relationships, but also the relationship you have with yourself. It might be that they haven't taken good care of you and their own, body, or their own self. Okay, so now it's done there. So I will just tune in for a few seconds here to you and the person most on your mind, and what this person would want to happen between you two. So this is the most likely evolution of your relationship there. And this is what they would want to have happen. And we have the 8 of Wands, 8 of Wands, 4 of Wands, and 9 of Wands. It's very likely that if you are in no contact, it's very likely that they would want to come in contact with you and maybe have more stability in your relationship. But we see both the 4 of Swords and the 4 of Wands here. So I'm definitely thinking that they need to have a time when they stabilize themselves and make themselves able to find inner peace. Inner peace is very important in situations like this. In other case, you might start to become really depressed, or you might even get physically ill. Lovers, 7 of Pentacles. It's something that's not fulfilling for them when it comes to your relationship. Maybe not being able to get close to you or make you to understand each other. It can be different things. They are very focused on this relationship and the outcome of it. It seems very important for this person. Okay. And this is the evolution of the relationship. And we have a 5 of Pentacles here. Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Wands. So this is a person that thinks rather highly of themselves and can't really understand why the surrounding doesn't approve, or why the surrounding doesn't allow them to be themselves. So sometimes when we have a shadow, we can't hear when another person is saying, for example, that you need to be more considerate when you're speaking to my friends. You're also always making bad jokes about them. It's hurtful for them, and they don't like to spend time with us when you're behaving like that. And the person can't take it seriously when you're saying it, because they think that they are like joking really nice. They can't see their own shadow. So it's like this situation of misunderstandings, or not being able to understand at all because we can't see our own shadow. So sometimes you really need to spell things out for people, like very slowly, and showing them examples and saying, if someone did this towards you, how would you feel? And you might still not get through to this person, but they would want to know what it is that they are doing wrong, or how they are hurting. Maybe you can see that they are self-destructive, but they can't see it themselves, or you see that they have a bad behavior and they can't see it themselves. They really would want to be able to see it. They really would want to be able to fix this, but they have a hard time doing so because they can't see it. It's the devil there, the shadow. It doesn't mean that the person is, it's something wrong with them. It's just that you can't see if you're blind. The shadow means if you don't like things about yourself, or let's say that your parents didn't like your sense of humor. So they said no jokes inside the house, or not playing football inside the house, or not doing this or not doing that. And that meant that the child still had this jokester part of them, for example, but it was never able to be seasoned, or to be calibrated in a way that was suitable for social situations, because the parent says no, you're not supposed, you can't do this, it's not allowed. So then it became a shadow, and now they are joking on other people's behalf because they haven't learned better. So we all have these kind of things, these shadows. Okay, So this is their intentions towards you. 8 of Pentacles. So they really want to solve this. They really want to understand what went wrong or how to fix this. Or I feel real loyalty with this card here. And then we have their love for you, but it's a 4 of Pentacles. So I'm getting the same energy that I got from the 5 of Pentacles. Just the 5 of Pentacles, not the whole series of cards here. And it's that they don't feel loved by you or not appreciated by you, as if they can't understand why you can't love them. And and it's because you can't love them because they have closed themselves inside this wall, so they're not able to see your point of view, really. But they feel really misunderstood here. 4 of Pentacles, okay. And this is how they view you. And we have a Page of Pentacles here. So it's almost like they feel that you have the answer, but you don't tell them. You just disappear, or you don't face them with what it is like on your mind, what's on your mind about this. So instead of like talking to them or, you know, giving them a chance to fix it, you just almost disappear and like behind this curtain here. Page of Pentacles. And this is how they view your relationship, and it's the 9 of Swords. So I think there's a lot of misunderstandings here, and it can be just chemistry or different personality rubbing off on each other, like in the wrong kind of way. And maybe, you know, if they have a really loud voice and you can't tolerate sound, or it's like things like this. It's very painful, because it's so unnecessary in a way, is what this person is feeling. It's so unnecessary that this rift between you two, it's like you're eluding them, or almost maybe ghosting them even. Okay, and this is what they would want to happen. And the Sun card, so they really would want to be happy together with you. This is the highest card for love in the entire tarot deck. It's the holy matrimony, when 2 healed people that has, you know, become their full self, both with their, you know, less favorable personality traits and their more favorable personality traits in perfect balance. So it's when we allow ourselves to be the jokester at times, but when it's appropriate, and not like always, because we have like tempered ourselves, and then we can be in joyful harmony together with other people. So this is what this person hopes for and wants. And yeah, 8 of Wands. It's a little bit like a battle, but usually it's the kind of the sun's rays, that kind of quality of energy, and we have the sun there. So, and 8, it shows this karmic wheel here, that the person tries again and again to improve themselves or make themselves better. For Cancer, I think this can apply to you as well, because I'm constantly hearing this in my head, like, but it's about Cancer too. It's about Cancer too. So I think you can have also similar problems within yourself, like without needing to have it mirrored in an outside person. You can have like either voices in your head telling you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to behave like this, and it's kind of killing you. And you haven't really been there for yourself with this. Like you're not protecting yourself from the voice in your head. It can be that it says work harder, or how could you say that, and you can't be amongst people because you can't behave. So look at this a little bit and follow the advice in the beginning, that mindfulness, meditation, scan through your body, see where it's like not in harmony, and help your body to get into harmony by just your loving attention. Just staying with this helps a lot, or just paying attention to it. When you pay attention to things, the shadow disappears. And when you pay attention to and you scan through your own behavior, or how you're treating yourself or how you're treating other people, you become aware of the problem, and gradually, naturally, you can start to change it. So this is the evolution of your relationship. And we have a 3 of Pentacles. So again, it kind of shows it's the same energy as 8 of Pentacles. It's just that we work in the same manner inside a group, trying to improve, trying to get it better, trying to fix it, trying to mend it, trying to get to that higher altitude of freedom and relaxation. Okay, we have 3 or 4 of Pentacles, so masculine and feminine way of doing this, and I'm feeling like the masculine energy doesn't feel really appreciated. We also have the 5 here, so 3, 4, 5. Can be that it's about you're not bringing enough money to the table, or that the person feel worthless because they're not earning enough money, or it might be problems at work that make them sad at home and things like this. So 10 of Pentacles, we have dreams of what we want to achieve, and currently it seems impossible to achieve this, but it's not. It's just the way that we go about this might be too stressful or too demanding. We need to be a little bit more nicer with ourselves. We can't say, oh, I hate you so much, I never will bring you to a party again if you make these stupid jokes, you make people cry. You need to stop it. Instead we can say, okay, so these kind of jokes are not appreciated, so I will try to be a little bit more careful when I joke with a person. Also look into how the joke is being accepted by them or not. So I can say I'm sorry if it takes if it hurt them or they misunderstand it in some way. But I won't suffocate myself. I still I like to make jokes, and I just need to temper myself and make myself better at this. And it definitely seems like they have some kind of survival fear, maybe when it comes to money or being able to have, like, being a part of society or the tribe or the relationship together with you. But it's a very hot longing. Okay, this person is all what they can think of is making this work. But sometimes we make it work, we try to make it work in the wrong way. So, for example, if we want someone to love us and they're currently angry with us, we might pester them until they break up with us instead. So it's about becoming a little bit delicate with this and having patience to be able to reach to a certain level. But the 4 of Pentacles and 10 of Pentacles together shows that it's very stable in some way. Like, even if I feel like you might be really tired of this person, but I don't think you will get rid of them that easy. And it feels like they are very devoted to you. And, okay. Knight of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. I actually think that this is you, and that you have discarded this person in some way, and that you will continuously doing so. It's this irritation I felt is coming here, but it's also, again, I want to say that it's also how you're treating yourself. If you are a little bit harsh on yourself, like you're like this soldier here, like if you don't do the right thing, you will chop your own head off. It's not constructive. We can see our flaws, like, okay, I wish I would behave a little bit more like this, and how to go about it. You need to listen to your inside and pay a lot of attention to what's going on. You can't just take the easy way out and say, okay, from now on I have to do it this way. It won't work probably. You need to work from the foundation and up to help yourself behave in ways that you might perceive is favorable, but in the end it might not work out in that way either. Let's say that we really want to earn a lot of money, but we can't earn a lot of money because we become really depressed here, because there's an inner child inside of us that we haven't paid attention to our inner child, and it has needs that prevent us from getting to this success that we want to achieve. And then we want to kind of whip this child, this inner child, to, you need to go to work, you need to earn money, you need to do this. But it's not going to work, because then you're not just going to get sicker and sicker and sicker until you can't do anything. So it really is about foundation work here. And also for this person, that they can't just... we can fake it sometimes until we make it, but here it's more about looking what's really going on underneath the surface with oneself, and then we can perform in a situation when we have got an imbalance together with ourselves. Ace of Cups, so self-love is needed here to get really close to oneself, support oneself, love oneself through and through, and have deep understanding for oneself instead of being maybe judgmental or demanding. And it goes for the relationship too here, to try to give this person a little slack while they are trying to get this right, so that like love is better than hate in this situation. Okay. And then we have the Two of Swords. So there's going to, a decision needs to be made further along the road, and it's about truth, some truth that we are able to see and be aware of. So first is to get aware of whatever it is that's bugging you, bothering you, or it might even be getting aware of our true dreams that we might have suffocated because we didn't thought that it was possible for this dream to come true. So first it's about getting aware of it, and then it's about making a choice here. How do you want to perceive or proceed with this? I'm getting this job thing again. Is this really the job that's for you? Or is this really the situation that's for you? Or do you need to look at how you are trying to create your life and in what kind of environment? Because we can believe that we are tough, we can solve any problem, but then we realize that we aren't, and that things is not that easily solvable, and sometimes it's just we can't tolerate the kind of conditions that we're in. But I'm definitely feeling that there's a deep loyalty that's being aimed towards you, and if you can just be nice towards yourself and others, I think life will be nice towards you as well. You're going to have to make a difficult decision here with this relationship, or maybe both people are going to have to make difficult decisions in their own personal life, but we'll see. So I want to look a little bit more into this situation here. It's not a ghost, it's my cat. So if you see some shifts there, don't be scared. Okay, the Grim Reaper. The relationship is over. No second chances. Growth and transform your life. Sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. I think this is how serious we see the situation, but we can see with the card that it's not that serious. It's not that big of a deal. But for the person at this point, it's like the end of everything. It's really a horrible situation, but it's this, we think our life is over and nothing is ever going to be able to be repaired again. But this is just the divine, like the judgment card that came over and over again, that's trying to shock the person into changing their ways so they will live a happier and more fulfilled life. But for the person that's being the victim of this challenge, it's going to feel like our life is over, basically. Okay. I think I will put these cards here instead in the light because they're so dark. And I want to see the outcome for this relationship as well. Might be still that you're going to have to make some kind of choice about the relationship too. But here we have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So it's the feelings here. It's like it's in hiding. So our inner child is in hiding because it doesn't believe that it will be well taken care of. So our feelings, like feelings for this partner, but also our feelings when it comes to different areas of our life. So it's about investigating one's feelings in this situation and try to learn about ourselves, getting to know ourselves and our own limits, and also what makes us happy and what doesn't make us happy. Because if we're trying to force ourselves daily to do something that doesn't make us happy, that might be the whole issue here, what's being shown to you. Okay. So what is this other person, like what do they want to say? We belong together. And what do you want to say? I will fight for our love. Yes, it's the Knight of Swords energy here. It's the fighting part that worries me. Okay, don't fight. Try to get into this state that this person in, that it will fix itself over a longer period of time if we just have patience with ourselves, with the other person, with our inner child, and our all other aspects that we have, our different shadows and entities. This person is very loyal towards you, as we have seen. And it might be that you become very dramatic, and that might end the relationship, of course. But try to have a little bit more patience in this situation. Try to guide both yourself and the other person into a deeper understanding of both yourself and the situation and what needs to be done, or discuss what needs to be done to fix this situation. Be patient and show a lot of love. So also advice here, flexible. 19. So things can't be exactly in the way you want them to be. If you have decided that this is how I'm going to live my best prosperous life, it won't happen like that. You're going to have to be a little bit flexible. Even when you have a clear vision of how you're going to manifest something, what it will look like, who will share in it, and what will then be available to you, you still need to relax and open up to other possibilities. Spirit may have much better plans for you, but when they show it or disrupt the plan that you had, this is how you feel or the other person feels. But I feel like you're very much in the same situation. It's just that, it's the differences between how you are acting a little bit, that you might be a little bit more upset or tired of them. Okay. Spirit may have much better plans for you. It could be a job you hadn't thought of, a new source of money, or some other opportunity that eluded your imagination. Be flexible and remind yourself, this or something better manifests for me now. Then be willing to bend a little. Enjoy the miraculous result. So it's not about getting things exactly accordingly to your own head, but actually see things a little bit more from like an open perspective, that okay, we'll see what will be presented. In every relationship, it's important to be open to new experience and learning new things. Letting go of rigidity, which is what I feel with the Knight of Swords, is what's required right now. You don't always have to be right all the time. It's okay to come to a happy compromise. You can still get your needs met. It's a beautiful day when you meet halfway. The appearance of this card in a reading could also signal that you have met someone new who may not be your type, but who will turn out to be so special that you can easily release your old ideas about what sort of partner is right for you. So for some of you, it might be that you have met someone new that's into you and you're not that super into them, but that might change. Okay. So I would urge you to watch the love reading for October, or the reading the True Thoughts and Feelings for your sign in the True Thoughts and Feelings playlist. That will probably reveal more about this situation. You can also watch What Do They Want to Happen Between You Two from the previous month to watch the development from then until now. On my first channel page, there's a playlist for your specific astrological sign where you can watch all the latest reading for your specific sign in one single playlist. On the end screen, you will see the link to that playlist as well, so go and check it out. And if you want to see the channel's readings in advance and ads free, you can become an extended member to the channel. I'm also doing spiritual growth readings for all the members to the channel every week, and personal readings for the full members. Subscribe and then check out the different levels through the join button that appears, or follow the link in the description box to learn more about membership. Thank you for watching this far. Remember to like and share this video and hit the bell notification on your way out to get updates when the next video is up. And until then, stay blessed and bye-bye.